So let's talk off-grid generator. This is our Power Horse 3500 peak 3000 watt continuous inverter generator that we bring with us when we go on vacation off-grid with the RV, or even if we don't bring the RV, like let's say we go to our cabin in Colorado, it's off-grid, we bring this generator with us because it does pretty much everything we need it to do. I'm pretty sure this is a clone of one of the name brands like Yamaha or Honda, but it's a standard form factor. You're going to see this was a 3500 Predator. They had a 3500 Westinghouse. I think there was a lot of brands that imported this from China with this same kind of look and feel. They just changed up the bezel. So your generator may be exactly like this one. It just may be a different brand. If it's red or yellow or blue, who knows? So what do we bring with us? We bring this generator. This is the battery compartment. I have that open because we normally would put in just a basic little lead acid battery that they come with, but I got tired of replacing those and they don't really last very well. So I actually take the battery out. I have this lithium ion battery here that I use to crank this generator, mainly because we like the electric start option. It does have a pull start, and I use the pull start just to make sure that it's working. And since we don't store the battery there, we actually store our toolkit in here because we know we're going to open this up, hook up the battery. Our toolkit's here so we don't forget it. Our toolkit includes the little kit that it came with, which is just the little screwdriver piece and the spark plug wrench tool that comes in this little bag. We also put in a small crescent wrench because you never know when you need this. We use it to make sure the terminals are nice and tight on here and miscellaneous other things. It does come with this DC 12 volt cable with alligator clips that plugs in right here on our generator. So we definitely carry that with us. Then I bring spares. So this is a kit that I put together that is like a high altitude kit. The jet kit that we got from Northern Tool for high altitude came with a 72 jet, a number 72. It also comes with this little gasket and another little gasket, things that you would use in the carburetor. I've never used those because the ones we have in the carburetor are still nice and fresh from when we bought it. But also in here is a 65 jet, a 68 jet, a 70 jet, and then when you're at sea level, which we're pretty close to, I think it's got the 75 jet in it right now, which would run this really well and to its peak using that at sea level. But these are more for higher altitudes. The 72 is what they recommended. What I found was the 68 to 70 actually runs better and gets me a better fuel air ratio than the 72. But we're at about 9,500 feet, I think it is, in Colorado. And, you know, this is just a variety pack for us to be able to adjust the carburetor based upon what altitude we're at. I have two backup spark plugs because, well, if you're not running the right jet, you'll find out why you need those pretty quick. This gap tool is for these two spark plugs. This is the spark plug type we use for this generator. Then I have this adapter that allows us to go from this standard 3-prong port here that's on this generator. It converts it into a more of an RV style. So this is a 30 amp 110 plug. This just goes in like this, and then it is a twist lock plug. So now it's twisted and locked and it won't come out. You twist it to the left and then you pull it. That's just when we need a higher ampage draw. Usually these outlets do more than enough for us, but they do have a lower breaker point than this. I also keep an extension cord that has like a 3 outlet thing on the end because I'm always finding reasons to bring this. And then also our grounding rod because you want to ground your generator when you're running it, and the wire connects to this. And then we put it in one of the holes on the grounding rod and we hammer it into the ground. But that's it. That's basically what we bring. When we bring the RV has batteries and we have 600 watts of solar panels. So we use that a lot, but we use this generator when we need either more wattage than our inverter will do, or when we want to top off our batteries because maybe we haven't got good sun or anything like that. But if we don't bring the RV and we don't have the batteries in the solar panel, we pretty much live off of this for electricity. It works great. Just know if you do go up into higher altitudes, you're going to get less out of your generator. So this is a 3000 watt continuous generator at sea level, but when we go up to our property in Colorado, which is around 10,000 feet, we get maybe 2,000 or 2,200-ish watts out of it before it starts choking. So we might be able to peak out at like 2,500, maybe 3,000 for a very split second, but then anything more than that will fault it out and make it choke. It's a quick shot of me putting it all back together. Of course, the battery does not fit in here, but I stuff everything inside of the little bag that it came with the tools, and then I can still put the adapter in here so I don't lose it. And then I just take this panel and then screw it back in. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, it all packs down into this little compartment here. This is the cranking battery, but we use it for other small things also. Again, extra cable, grounding rod. The other note is we try to use non-ethanol fuel. So if we find a gas station that is carrying non-ethanol, that's what I try to run because it's better for the carburetor. But if not, basically run all the fuel out of it or drain the fuel and empty the bowl on the carburetor so that it doesn't get all gunked up. Unless you're going to use it all the time, then you don't really have to worry about that. But if you're going to store it, definitely try to clean out that old ethanol gas that's in there that messes up the carb. All right, well, I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all take care.